I wanted Jaded to host some of them, like keep the time for it, and like so. For instance, this week Dakota and I have been talking back and forth about how what he's gonna have for the show, like his challenges he would like to do, different segments that would fit good with him. And then next week, Jaded's gonna do the same thing with Chef. He's gonna like kind of curate the show, and then he'll be the one that introduces the guests. Just everything that I usually do, Jaded will be doing. Gray is not really interested in doing that because he's got so much.
They didn't
technicals to
invite me,
do.
Sharks. They didn't even
I-
ask me.
Sounds about right.
We-
Sounds
They
about
said,
right.
they
We
said,
did.
screw Gray. We
We
don't want
did.
him being part of this.
No, and then we motorboated him.
Wow.
What?
We were too
There was
friendly, in
time for that.
Let's get through these steps. So Gray said too much technical to do now and on the next show. It would be too hard for him to do that. Was that something that you would like to do for future weeks? Like have pick a guest and kind of like host the show.
Well, whatever. I guess I can.
Wow.
That's
No, I don't.
cheating.
No. Okay, so don't twist it. Don't twist it.
Oh, we would
No, no, no.
never twist those words.
The knife is the
No,
knife
I
is
mean,
right
okay,
here.
it's-
I would
so-
never twist it.
No, okay. So here, I don't want to steal it from anybody. Okay, so I would do it if it makes you feel better as far as like it not being the Mark show, but
Yes.
I don't want it. I don't want it to be the Shark show. So like I will do it if you would like me to do it. But does that make sense?
I would.
I'm not.
It'll be,
Okay.
it'll be alternating each week, so it won't be like the Shark Show. It'll be just but it'll be Mark this week, me next week, then you, then Mark, then me, then you. That kind of rotation going through. So
So you're
it won't be
saying you're saying in 2 weeks I'll be sick.
If you don't want to do it, Shark,
No,
you don't have to.
I don't care. No,
For real.
that's fine. No, I'm no, I'm
You
down.
will.
I'm just giving you a hard time. No, that's fine. I'm down with that.
Okay.
Sure.
Dakota, did you get that picture?
No.
Check your Twitter.
Oh my god. I was even being nice. I was gonna say I'm looking forward to it. Except
No.
for David, and-
I sent you a picture of the top you should be wearing.
Oh. All
The
right.
top you should be
Yeah,
wearing, sir.
By the way, Gray, I'm looking
Everybody
for
looks-
it and I don't know where to find it, so I can't even find my stream up here. Where the hell is it?
Yeah, I can only find your old ones. I found your channel, but it's very
3
odd.
minutes.
It says you're live, but it won't let me find your live stream.
Okay, let me go in this way. YouTube.
Oh, that's awesome, Jaden. I like that. That's pretty cool. How are you feeling with the whole LA Rams thing now?
Well, they changed it.
There
That
it is.
top's now obsolete. They've changed the colours and everything. So, but I don't know. I'm kind of looking optimistic with the appointment of McVay in there now. So it can't be any worse than it was last season. Fisher was a nightmare. He just
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. He was going backwards for 5 years, and last year was just the culmination of everything. I'm surprised they actually got rid of him at that point, though. I thought they would have kept him until 2019.
Darn. I think I'm wearing the wrong shirt too.
Oh, for
Mm.
color wise.
Man, I am getting like a ton of weird invitations.
Really?
Not
Yeah.
surprised. Not surprised.
Are they from the other room?
Oh wow!
Okay, Gray, I posted it in
Here
Twitter.
we go.
Gray, I
All
posted it in the Twitter.
gentlemen,
Wow.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
You see it?
1 minute. 1 minute.
Gray.
I see it.
Gray.
He's got
see
it.
it.
He's got it.
Gray.
Sharks, what would I say to trigger you this week for the Poke the Shark segment? What's got you?
Trials. That's
got-
all you have to say. Oh my
Say
god. Okay, so here, I'll let you know. It has to do with trials and matchmaking. It
Okay,
had me.
I got it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay. All right then. All right then. We got less than 30 seconds.
All right, I'll start sending. You guys want to join me?
Give me a 10-second countdown.
I haven't got a timer. Anyone got a timer up?
I got a timer in front of me.
I can
That's
tell
fine.
you. Everything. Oh, there it is. 0.
We're on 45. We're on 2:45. So I'm gonna give you a countdown in 10 seconds. Send out invites, Matt.
Oh, okay.
I'm joining. I'm joining Grow. Okay.
All right.
And in 10,
Okay, to cover.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I'm supposed to talk.
All right, we are live.
Hey guys, welcome to the second Guardian 1 pre-show. And this week we have very special guest, Dakota Dark,
Hello,
our Bob Ross of rates here in the Guardian 1 clan, keeping it smooth and relaxed for everyone during the raids, with those soothing tones, the radio voice. So we'd like to get to know our clanmate here a little bit, Dakota Dark. Tell us about your gamer history and your previous games that you played leading up to when Destiny took over.
Oh, okay. I started probably like many that are my age. We had a Pong system in the house.
Yay!
And, which it didn't do much for me. I was kind of young, and from there went to an Atari. E.T. was like the first game I really remember getting all geeked about,
wow.
and what was from there an 8-bit Nintendo. The Sega Genesis, Rambo 3, special shout out. That was a great game.
Oh.
Oh, wow. And then I got my first PlayStation, and actually I need to back up because my first real immersive gaming experience was a Commodore 64. My father worked for a freight company at the time, and they had all of these damaged containers. And I guess once you have that, they kind of take the whole lot of them. And so there was some functioning Commodore 64s. It's like, hey, if you can get it to work, you can have it. So I did that and got it working one summer, and then went into Bard's Tale 3, EA, and Wasteland. Wasteland was a big one for me. And then from there, PlayStation. Final Fantasy VII blew my mind. Thought that was role-playing was just awesome. Mm-hmm. And then pretty much just stayed on the PlayStation side. I never touched an Xbox until this last year. I've never actually touched one. And then PlayStation 2, 3, 4. And I think highlights for me in the PlayStation universe, Red Dead Redemption was huge. Loved that. I liked getting some of the first-person shooters. We would get all of the Call of Duties each year. Because my kids liked it, so then that was a big one, and the Lego games like Lego Star Wars, games like that. And so we really had a good time with those, and then I went and finally decided I wanted a PlayStation 4, which, interestingly enough, I believe was for Arkham Knight. And I had a bunch of extra credit left over when I traded everything in, and I was like, oh, there's a used copy of Destiny. So I got it. Didn't touch it. It sat there. I think it was only 4 months old at that point, and I'd never actually touched.
In your house.
Yeah. And a coworker had mentioned, "Hey, you should try Destiny," and I was like, "Oh yeah, I've got that at home. Oh yeah, I'll boot it up." I booted it up 2 days before Taken King dropped, and I was just blown away.
Wow.
So I immediately bought Taken King. And more than 1,000 hours later, a year later,
here you are. Here you are.
Yeah,
Nice,
lots of
very
time.
nice. And I'd be amiss if I didn't also introduce our usual guests, co-host Jaded, Grey
I was going to say, guys,
Sorry.
have I been demoted or what?
Hello, everyone.
Fired.
That's awesome. That's a very similar gamer history to a lot of us here. We're all gentlemen of a certain age. So you're in good company there, Dakota. What about
Yeah.
Destiny? We know what kind of gamer you are in Destiny, but describe that for us. How do you play now?
I am a PvE first. I do PvP mostly within the clan whenever we have like Iron Banner and Brews, things like that. But primarily PvE. And my Destiny journey, actually, I blame K-Dub for becoming a part of this clan because I played through the Taken King, and about mid-November when Kingsfall hard mode dropped, I was like, gosh, I really want to raid, but I've been doing all this stuff on my own, and I don't know anybody. So I started doing LFG, and I would listen to tons of podcasts. I would spend hours each week listening to different podcasts, and I had been turned on to Guardian Radio as well as our own Guardian One Radio podcast. And just listening to it, K-Dub would just talk about this clan and how great it was, and it was Guardians helping Guardians, and I was like, that's something I totally want to be a part of. I love helping people, and wow, it just took off from there. I got in with the clan and started playing with Jaded, which yeah. I'm sorry about that.
You stayed?
I stayed.
I did my best, guys. I tried my best, but he came back.
Yeah, Jaded and Nerdy, I played a lot with.
That's awesome.
And then since then, I felt, since I started getting the things I wanted out of raids, I really wanted to start looking at doing that for other people. So in the previous 7-8 months, that's really all I've done. I've raided a lot, and like to try to get people through the raid who've never been through it. So that's what that's where I'm at within our group.
Awesome.
Yeah, I must say he is the most active in our group for taking people through raids for the first time. You can normally find that he's online and he's got a group of 6 people, all random from LFG sites. Or is it the 100 you use as well?
I use a couple. I do use the 100 mostly, just because that kind of speaks to me, the type of site that it is. But I also use LFG.net, and I have used the Bungie one that's provided on the app just because I wanted to try it out.
Okay,
it's kind of a mixed. It's kind of a mixed results. I think the thing that is difficult about that, and it's almost kind of like some of the things that happen where people knock Bungie for not being able to see the process. You put your name in, and then slowly over time, it fills up with people. Whereas with the 100, it's scheduled, or with LFG.net, it's immediate. You see it immediately. So you get a group together much faster. I would say that's probably the one thing that maybe my knock against the Bungie one is it's just not very fast.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
sometimes you'll get people joining that have their friend. They're like, I signed up. Can my friend come with me? Well, we've already got 6 people. Yeah, it's kind of scattered. Yeah. So later on, I think we're going to get into that a little bit more. Dakota's going to give us some tips to actually successfully LFG some raids up. Because the best thing to do is, of course, join a clan. But your clan mates aren't always going to be on. You need to fill out a raid sometimes. Sorry, Jade, what were you saying?
No, I lost the train of thought now. You've thrown me.
Oh,
damn you.
I...
No, it's fine. I'm playing with you. Yeah, so no, I was going to ask him because a lot of people use LFG and they come back and say, "Oh, I hated it. The people I had, they were bad. They were mouthy. They were uncooperative, and it was a nightmare." Personally, I've always said, and I raid with Sharks a lot, and he'll confirm this. I've usually had good luck with LFG sites, especially LFG.net. People I got from there, I may have come across a couple which are like, yeah, I'm probably not going to calling you again because I don't like your attitude. Right. But majority of them actually stay on my friends list and are upstanding people. I was just wondering, how have you found sites like that?
I would definitely concur. I think that by and large, my experience has been extremely positive with LFG. But when we kind of talk a little bit more about that, or we can even do it now.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, let's get right into it.
I use a lot of common sense when it comes to choosing what game I'm going to be a part of or how I'm going to post my game. And I was thinking about it through the week, and the best analogy I can think of is that you order your meal and you walk into a cafeteria setting with just hundreds of tables. And the
Yeah.
thing that you want to try to keep in mind, just real basic common sense. If you walk past a table and it has a little note on it that says, must have broccoli on plate, must have toothpicks or get kicked, that's probably not a table that you're going to sit down at.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
No cheese on the broccoli.
Right.
You're like,
Right. Yeah, so yeah, use common sense. If you see the table of like the big bad biker gang and yet offensive language might be an issue for you, that's probably not the table that you want to sit at. So what you want to try to do is to read behind what a LFG listing is. So if somebody has, hey, I just want to try to get this done, then you probably know that's somebody that's willing to maybe spend a little bit more time, as opposed to somebody that's going to be like, as you will be kicked, or you must have like 30 hard mode clears, that they're probably not going to give you a lot of leeway as far as trying to learn a new raid, or any raid for that matter, before just giving up and leaving. And sometimes raid groups need that little extra time. So just general common sense when they have various terms. So you want to just be real cognitive of if they say will be kicked. Probably not a group that you, unless you are really an A personality type player, that's probably not a group that you want to join. Likewise, be realistic in what you want out of the group. So I have this happen often where I'll post a game. People will come in with their own, oh, well, I wanted access phase 2. I was like, well, in the LFG it says fresh run. So try to be particular. If you're only looking for a certain thing, make the game and list it yourself. Don't try to go into somebody else's game and try to change it to make it the way you want to be. But you also have to realize you have 6 random people coming together, and some people come in with that. And just treat people how you'd like to be treated in real life. And if you read an LFG post and that's not something you'd say to somebody in real life, it's probably not the LFG group for you. So, and then to talk about the 100, I'm a huge fan of it because it is scheduled game time. So you can go on there, you can schedule a game no matter how far out you want to go. You want to schedule it 2 weeks in advance, an hour in advance, whatever. And you get people that are probably, if they're willing to schedule their game time, then you're probably going to have a little bit more success. So.
right. Yeah. The 100 a couple of times, but I was always so active. Jada, it's chasing.
What are you doing?
Dropped that like a pot on me.
Sharks, did you have anything you wanted to ask?
Yeah.
Before we carry on molesting Mark.
Yeah. Well, how about this? Okay, so I know how it is when it comes to friends lists get big, and the amount of times that you are raiding. I mean, I've literally, jumped into our chat and Dakota's raiding. Oh, Dakota started another raid. Oh, he's done another raid. And, this is all same day within like 2 hours. And obviously, with a lot of LFG groups, the reason that people are LFGing is because they don't have that friends list. What's happening with your friends list these days? Are you inundated with friends and now you're constantly getting messaged from people like this? I mean, I find that happens very easily.
Sometimes. So for because I carry the PlayStation message app on my phone, I keep the notifications turned off because that does happen. Unlike the Guardian 1 Twitter chat, always going off.
It runs my phone down.
I don't know why I haven't turned that one off yet. But yeah, at one point I think I came into the beginning of the year and I had probably just over 1,400. No, it wasn't even that much. It was closer to just over 1,000 people, I believe, that I had that were listing or communicating with me. So I went down and I had to shrink that list, and I had to think about people that I actually knew and people that I actually played with. And that list went down to right around 95, somewhere around there in the 90s.
Right.
And then as I've as you go back to it, it again tends to accumulate. And I tend to find that the raid grouping goes in cycles. So I think I'm sitting at maybe 150 or so now. And as I go out and I lead raid teams, they'll friend request me, and that's awesome. I think that's great, and I'm happy to help them out. But you'll get people that'll play through the raids for a good week or two, kind of really hardcore, and then they'll get what they wanted out of it, and then they'll move on.
Right.
So yeah, so it's not too bad, but it's always a constant cycle because I have a personal thing that I like to try to lead at least one new person raid a week, where somebody who either hasn't been able to get a team together to do it, or maybe they missed monitors and they want to get Outbreak Prime, or we even still have lots of people that are like, oh, I've never done King's Fall, I've never gotten the ship from Oryx, and hey, let's go do it. So.
That's awesome. It's really nice of you to do that. And you know how you helped me with the Outbreak Prime quest?
We still have to go back.
Well, yeah, I deleted the character that you helped me on because reasons, jaded reasons. So
It's always jaded. It's always jaded.
I lost the bet, and I had to make a warlock, and I deleted the wrong hunter.
No, really? Are you serious?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, amateur hour here. Oh, it's awful. How many clears do you think you have on? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's a great question. How many clears do you have, Dakota?
As a matter of fact, I started keeping track. So let me look. Real quick.
Tally.
Yeah. So I just kind of was interested. So I started keeping a little notepad on my phone. Currently for Wrath of the Machine, I'm at 79 clears. That's 62 hard mode, 17 normal mode. And keep in mind, as a year two, I've really only been playing just a year and 4 months now. Wrath of the Machine, King's Fall, which is kind of my personal favorite. 68 hard mode, 11 normal, for a total of 79 as well. This is, again, being a year two player, Crota and Vault of Glass are ridiculously low. I've only got 5 Crota, 3 normal for 8, and then Vault of Glass I've got 7 hard mode and 1 normal. And I have a lot of early stuff, so I'm really excited for these old raids to come back. I wanted to clear them so I could experience them, and in the exotic I chose for tonight's little challenge, I had to go do Vault of Glass, so I'm excited to go in and feel like there's more of a threat in them. So I'm excited for that.
Very nice. What were you going to say, Gray? I'm sorry I cut you off.
No, that's fine. If let's say that there's some G1 Guardians who want to follow in your footsteps and they want to start helping lead players through their first raid, what kind of time commitment does it take to take a new Guardian through Wrath of the Machine?
That depends greatly on the group. I tend to find if you are taking a new group through normal mode, 3 to 3.5 hours is pretty standard. If they have even a basic idea of what the mechanics are. In hard mode, that can be 3.5 to 4 hours. King's Fall, since it's been since we're over leveled now, that I tend to find under 2 hours. Because you're explaining mechanics. Gogoroth challenge is always kind of exciting because everybody's like, whoa, I gotta participate. So that one, and I'll use an example where I was Bad Sherpa. 2 Saturdays ago, I had scheduled a new person King's Fall raid at like 9 in the morning, and then thinking, oh, I'm totally fine. I'm going to schedule Wrath of the Machine for new people at noon. So I'm like, plenty of time. Oh, no, I ended up going over by almost 25 minutes. I felt terrible.
Wow.
Because I'm having to message all of the Wrath of the Machine group. I promise I'll be there shortly. We got really hung up, so...
I bet I'm listening to that thinking, whoa, hang on a minute. You couldn't wait for me 10 minutes that one morning, 8 minutes, 20
inside the clan. You better be there.
And I am, and Sharks can even attest, I am a little anal when it comes to start time. So if I say I want to start at a certain time, it's like, what? You're not here. Okay, we're going. So
yeah. You Sharks will tell you, I'm the same. I mean, let's say, the Sharks and me, we had a raid group, and I would be messaging Sharks, get online now. get online now.
Yeah,
He's doing
the
This is
problem
a
with Jaded, the problem with Jaded is like he gives you a
He's a
time and then he
wonderful
gets
fella.
on early, so you got to get on now. It's like
I don't think he sleeps.
For our,
I
for our
don't think he
viewers
does
out
either,
there,
and that takes a lot
I
because I
told
don't
you.
sleep. So
The
for
dead
our
don't
viewers out
sleep.
there, don't misunderstand Sharks. When he says the problem with Jaded, he doesn't mean there's only one problem with Jaded.
okay, the problem I'm
Well,
gonna
that's
tell
it. I'm
everybody
off.
this week. Okay, I'll just do one problem a week. Okay, let's see if I can.
Well, we gotta narrow it down. You gotta narrow it down. All right,
Wow.
let's
Dakota,
move on
before we
to-
hop into
I want to hang on. I want to revise the host for this show with you later on, Mark. Because I'm not happy at the moment.
we've got different artistic differences. What were you saying, Gray?
Oh, I just was curious from Dakota before we jump into this challenge. What would you want our Guardian 1 community to know about Dakota Dark outside of the game?
I actually, see, I wasn't prepared for that. Oh!
I mean, we already know you're a big movie buff, right? If anybody out there doesn't know by now, Dakota and Oli, they manage our Guardian 1 movie night, so that's one piece. But what
Working on
else?
it. I love, I'm a huge sci-fi fantasy geek. I love the genre. I love the different movies. I really, yeah, I just love being able to do different things. And as much as I love my plugged-in time, I also like my totally unplugged time because I have a highly technical job, and then I'll come home and I'll lead a raid group on a very, very techy video game system. So I also really enjoy the unplugged time where you can kind of shut the phone off, go on a hike. I like to do a lot of that and camping. And you mentioned Oli. She's a huge inspiration for some of the fun things that I get to do, and definitely better half. So
Nice.
real fortunate in that regard, and we both enjoy Destiny together. So I felt bad she couldn't be here. She's every bit a part of my Destiny story as anything else. So
That's awesome. I call you guys our Guardian One's power couple. Let's go on to our next segment here of poke the shark. So I just wanted to say, you've heard the saying, you don't poke the bear. Here we say you don't poke the shark, but we do it anyway because we want to see what he's going to say. So I just wanted to see what you were thinking about Trials matchmaking this week, Sharks.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
I've got a lot of thoughts. Okay, so I have to be very, very careful. And the reason I have to be very careful is because if I really go full blown into my rant with Trials, it's going to make me look very, very bad. Okay, I've gotten to the point in my Destiny career that I enjoy getting online and playing with friends, and I think that's what's so great about this game, the community. It's just like what Dakota's saying. Going out there, meeting all these new people, going and doing stuff with raids and whatnot. It's kind of the same thing for me at this point with everything. And so I have no expectations of going into Trials and winning it all each week. I know that, even with the people I play with. In fact, this last weekend I played with Gray and I played with Lawnboy, and we had a blast. We absolutely had a blast. We didn't even get 5 wins, but we had a blast. And the matchmaking was, it was okay. Then I went into round 2, and round 2 consisted of our Velvet J and Maynard James. And okay, now just to let everybody out in the community realize this, okay, it has nothing to do with who I'm playing with, and nothing's rubbing off from any of these players one way or another. It just happens that when I started playing with them, we were playing against major league awesome people, and and it just blows my mind. It blows my mind that at this point in the game, with the way Bungie is promoting everything, that they just can't get their act together and say, okay, that is wrong. You shouldn't be matched up against these awesome people. It's wrong. It's wrong. It doesn't matter how much you say it. It's wrong. Fine. You don't want people to go out and get all the gear and show it off and make it so easy, but they do it with everything else. So what's the difference with doing it with Trials 2? But fine, if you don't want to do that, I understand that. But you gotta at least give people an opportunity to fight for it. And I think putting in some kind of matchmaking system where people are somewhat equal and not like lopsided like this, it would be a lot better. And it's just, it blows my mind. I get on this game and I love to play Trials, and I get off and I'm so pissed off, and my wife is looking at me and she just wants to go into the other room because I'm ranting and raving, and that's not how this game should be, right? Okay, so that's my rant. That's my rant for the day.
Sharks, I tell you every week, it's because Trials isn't meant for you. Trials is not meant for you.
I guess not.
2% of the player base. Doesn't make any sense. So I'm gonna go on a rant.
No rant.
Okay, let's go ahead and give a plug for the podcast tonight. The Guardian One podcast.
Before you carry on, Gray, I've got a question for you. I was just wondering. I've been struggling this week, and there's been like streams and like weekly updates. I was just wondering, where could I go to find out the best information about these weekly updates and streams that have been going on? What place could I go?
That's really funny you ask right at this part of the show. You can watch the Guardian One podcast live at, it's 10 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Bungie time, where we discuss all things Destiny. We will be going through the weekly update. We will be discussing all the new information that came out in the live streams. We're probably not going to talk about Vault Space because there's no new news about Vault Space. But yeah, definitely come and watch.
I want to interrupt, Greg.
Join us right after the show.
No, I got to interrupt, Greg. Okay, so if you haven't watched this podcast that he's talking about, the main guy, his name is Dear Bungie, Remy. He will definitely talk about Vault Space. Okay, continue.
I would be disappointed if he did not.
Yeah.
Do you know what? It sounds an absolutely fantastic show. I just wish that you'd have someone on there, though. Would there be a guest at all, do you think?
There should.
Yeah, in
Who
fact,
is it?
our producer who signs all of our guests for the show is on this show, Sharks 3D Man. And who do we got coming on the show this week, Sharks?
We have Gamertag's own Paris. It is pretty awesome.
Very nice.
I had the pleasure of guiding him and his son through Wrath of the Machine. We had a good time. He's a good guy.
Yeah, they're fun.
That was nice that you and his son could carry Paris through Wrath of the Machine.
Are you kidding? Paris' son carried all of us. He was incredible. He was really good.
Yeah, I've got to play with him
I've
too.
heard that.
He's really
I've
good.
heard he's incredible. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely incredible. All right, well, let's do one last segment before we go on to the challenge. This week's challenge has been curated by Dakota. And actually, if you look at my character, you can see what happens when you lose a challenge. Last week, Gray and I lost a strike race to Sharks and Jaded. Still stings. And all week they've been making us wear these awful shaders. Looks like I have a flower coming out of my rear end, and I'm a Titan. What is that? So this week, Dakota is curating our total challenge inside his favorite raid, the King's Fall raid. So we'll be going into that in a second. As we fly in, though, let's do Jaded's question of the week. He's gonna each week tantalize us with a really hard-hitting question.
Okay, Dakota, this is to find out about the man himself and what actually makes you tick. So, you're sitting at home and the Wizard of Oz happens to you. Your house gets whipped up and you get transported to a desert island. On this desert island is yourself, your lovely other half, a console to play Destiny, of course, because I won't be that mean, internet,
Really?
and
Really
a
long
food
internet cable.
replicator. But what is the one
Absolutely.
item that you'd wish to go with you on this island?
Oh, the one item. It's a
And why would you
series of
choose it?
books. Does that count?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever item you want. It's
I would bring
Go.
I would bring Stephen King's The Dark Tower series with me.
No way,
Oh
that's my
wow.
favorite series. Did we just become best friends? Boom. That's
So,
incredible. I want to talk to you about that for hours later. I love that
Go on,
series
then.
so much.
What would
Oh.
your reason be for taking that then? For
It
those
is
that have
a
never heard of it or read it or anything like that, just
so
take us
just
through it.
totally disregard that it's a Stephen King novel for a
Yeah.
moment because it's
Yeah.
unlike any of his other stuff that he's written.
Mhm.
I think that it's compelling characters. It's a story of redemption. It's a story of so many different things. You have love gained, love lost, deceit, betrayal, everything that you could imagine.
Mhm.
And it is really, he calls it his magnum opus, and it really is. It's massive, over 7 books, 8 if you include going back to the new one that he just wrote, Through the
Mhm.
Keyhole. Um, it's one of those series that if I look throughout my life, I've gone back and I've read it at least 6 or 7 times, the entire series. And if I'm going to be marooned on an island, that would definitely be one that I would be able to come back to time and again.
So good. So good. Okay, do you remember the point in
Oh,
time
wait a
where
second though. I was
what?
thinking though, Jaded, for you, I would almost
No,
change my
no, no,
answer.
no,
What?
no.
No?
Music is not allowed. There is no
What?
music on this
No
island.
music?
There's been a law against it. No, no. Oh, God, no. No, that's painful. My ears. No,
I
I'm
wish
going to
I had
cut
the
my
raw
ears off
chemo
right
right
now.
now.
Jaded loves
Play
Eric
some-
Clapton.
We just got
Uh,
Clapton.
Don't get me started on
That's
Clapton.
amazing.
Overrated.
Oh, man.
Anyway.
Well, do you remember the segment of time where Stephen King was taking a break from the Dark Tower, and it was a long one, and he wrote like the fourth, and then he got hit by a car, and while walking, and I have to admit, selfishly, I was like, "Do not die before you finish the Dark Tower," which is awful.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's rough.
Took a dark turn, didn't it?
Oh,
Got hit by a
dude.
car, but don't die.
Yeah.
Because I want to
He
finish
did.
the book.
Yeah, he took forever to do it, and I mean, he says
Yeah.
it's like one of the number one things people would bug him about. When are you gonna finish the Dark Tower? He's just like,
Yeah.
So,
Right, so Dakota
Yeah.
has ordained that we should have the challenge this week, and your challenge is what, Dakota?
so we are gonna change things up a little bit. We are going to do the relics, and we are going to do them with only sidearms. I'm not very good with a sidearm, so I figured
I
it
love
would be a
sidearms.
great way to do it.
Sharks
That's
and
good.
Florida.
Sharks.
He's like, oh no.
Since you guys happen to like a shader challenge, I figured we should be able to get through this, and then we're going to immediately go into the race for who's ever across the first group of ships and onto the other side, the first 3 people. They get to choose the shader for the bottom 3 people to wear for the week.
Oh boy. Oh boy, that's the one I want to really win, because I hate wearing ugly shaders so bad. And I'm just doing
There is
nothing but that.
there is one modifier for this, no matter how far we get. No matter what, you can equip 1 exotic, and no matter what, it cannot change. So you cannot swap its slot or anything. So if you choose an exotic heavy, you may not swap it out for a different heavy. It can be and you may not use any other exotic. So it just has to be the one that you can bring in.
Shows it.
Nice. Okay.
All right.
I'm
Gonna raise later?
getting nonsense in now. So everybody,
Okay.
this is a shout out too for Guardian One. We're looking for future and past guests of the show, and everybody in Guardian One to be what we call a challenge buddy. So as you can see, there are 5 of us, and so every week we're gonna invite in someone after the interview is over to join us to round out our fire team. So this week, unless Onsen has fallen asleep, he is going to join us in this.
No, he's falling asleep by the looks of it.
Yeah, I think he might have. He was in the chat a few minutes ago. Oh,
Velvet?
is he?
Velvet, come on. Velvet's online.
Is Velvet? Is Okay.
And I'd like to also point out on air that I did choose my shirt choice just for Jaded. We'll see how it's
Uh,
Aww.
Very nice.
Dress
no,
for success.
no. He's
Ramp
not coming back on the show. I've decided.
Let's see. Well, I guess I know we can do it with 5 of us, but
Yeah, let's just go with 5. Let's just go with
Oh.
5.
Okay, never mind. He's up. He turned his PlayStation on. He hadn't done the 4.5 update. So 100 seconds, he says.
Oh, that's okay.
So, Ansund, I'm going to go ahead and send you an invite inside the game as well, if I can. Can I do that? I'm really bad at.
You can send him, I think, the party one, and as soon as he gets that, he should be able to join on.
Okay. All right. I was the wrong person anyway.
Well,
All right, Ansund. Besides Connor is our newest member of Guardian 1, so that's awesome. So he'll be on shortly. I guess we could just kind of see how it goes until he gets here, huh? Go ahead and
just pick it up and go for it.
I'll run to the left. Sidearms only.
Right. Let you pick an exotic special. I like that modifier for raids. It kind of gives people a way out if there's something one weapon they really want to use.
No.
Did I go the wrong way? I went the wrong way.
I don't know which way you went.
Oh, I went out the Court of Oryx. Okay, so I will go. Okay, towards Gray.
I went right.
Okay, I'll stay in the middle. Jader, are you gonna go with Gray then?
Yeah,
I'll open the doors.
Gray, can you jump and get it from there?
Oh, if I remember how.
Oh, do I have any? Do I have anybody on the left with me?
Oh no, okay, I'll come.
No.
Oh, I'm using
Slowly
multi-tool.
but surely.
Cheating! I deserve to wear that ugly shader.
Yeah, Gray can tell you how well I follow rules. Iron Banner was a disaster for that one round.
There you go, Dakota.
Thank you.
Are we allowed to use grenades?
Yeah, you can use. Yeah, so you can use super and grenades. Totally fine. Jada, do you want to just run in? Oh, you're not even here yet.
Guys having trouble on that side?
I got it.
I'll come shoot you guys out.
Yep. Oh, we just had it.
We got it.
Oh, it's gonna be hard without any ammo. Come on.
Nice job, Sharks. That's all nice and clean in here.
Yeah, he's used all his ammo up cleaning it out.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, what happens when I run out of ammo?
Great. Yeah.
Forgot how to do it.
It's okay. Yeah, I haven't played this raid in a while.
Man, it's been,
I came in today to try to practice. And
my goal before the update is to try and get 100 clears of Wrath in the Machine. I got 2 weeks.
Nice. Yep.
Oh, great.
Nice job with the door. Nice job with the door. All right.
No.
Just stay.
Somebody open the door. Oh.
Things are going to crap on the right side.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I'm out of... I can reload.
Nice job, Sharks. Well done.
I'm trying.
See?
I still don't have any ammo though, that's the problem.
Number one rule of the raid, patience.
And number 2.
Alright. Woo! Whoa! Not bad, halfway through.
So one unpleasant consequence of the 4.5 update is my PlayStation connection to my PC through the network keeps dropping. So you guys won't get to see Gray's gameplay.
Oh.
Hey, Mark, if you need to grab a relic and I'll use my sidearm ammo, let me know.
Oh, okay. That would probably be good, yeah.
Okay, I grabbed this one, so let's have you do the next one, and I'll take over clearing doing.
The only class I have unlocked for Titan 2 is this bubble, but
Oh.
it's actually going to work pretty good on these guys.
Oh, got totally
Oh,
knocked
wow!
off.
Whoa, I've never been shot that high. Woo!
That's alright.
That was incredible.
I'm back in here with the relic.
Okay.
Come to me.
And
I
the
got
bubble's actually working for them. I don't know what I was thinking with that bubble, to be honest. I have 9 rounds left.
Yeah, I've got no bullets for the door here.
You could punch it.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
here, I'll come save today. There you go.
I'm
I'm
trying to
trying to
melee
punch
it.
it. There
Thank
I've
you
been
go.
Thank you,
meleeing it for
Sharks.
like
There you go.
40
We're
seconds.
just sit there punching.
Alright. Gray,
Okay,
I'm almost
Alton
there.
is
You can
online.
slam whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Join the party. I sent you a party invite earlier on.
Ooh, I hope you guys
I
are ready
think
to
I'm
run.
gonna have to... Oh, I've got no special ammo in this character either.
You can carry this time. I got plenty of ammo. So
Yeah,
I'll
go
kill
go
this.
ahead, Mark.
Alright, right behind you. I should have been waiting over here.
No,
My
it's
old
okay.
raid
Do you
boss
know where?
would have yelled at me.
Oh, Do you know where it is?
I do, yeah.
Okay, I'll hang out here.
It's way out.
I love the wormwood.
Oh, me too. So good.
I do when it's got ammo.
There's anybody
Whoa!
who can send on to a... Oh, tether does work well.
Yes.
Game
It's
invite?
your party.
Oh, it's... No, I sent him a party invite already. He needs a game invite.
Oh, yeah, it's
I can
only,
do it. I can do it.
You got it? Okay. Mark, if you're still low on ammo, let's go ahead and continue doing it this way.
Alright. Whoa. Oh, it's a disoriented in that. It's shaky.
Yep.
Jaded, you do realize that there's another one to go, right?
Yeah, I wanted to get through and shoot before anybody else did.
You get so antsy. He was like, boom, I'm out of here. I'm like, what are you doing?
I'm gone.
I'm on my
We've all
way.
gone different ways. I'm off.
Oh, rumbly, rumbly.
What is the rumble?
Do you, do you,
That means we're about to be set back.
do you have ammo, David? Mine isn't rumbling yet.
Yeah. I got it. When you pick it up, it stops it for a little bit.
Yeah, mine's getting kind of big and
Door?
This is
glowy.
the last one, yeah?
Door?
Yep. We got it.
Thank you.
Well done, Mark. Well done.
Yeah. Great, it was a race. I didn't tell you till it was over. Oh, you're still gonna win!
Not yet. We got another bridge to go through.
Might have been.
The
Alright,
great
now the real
equalizer,
fun
nobody
starts.
gets. Wait, is Arson with us?
He is with us.
Whoa, where'd it go?
Oh, that's never happened to me before.
That's what they all say. I shall refrain from that comment.
That's what she said.
Too easy, Shark, or too easy, Gray. Too easy. Okay, let me send Onsen another party invite here, so we can hear his beautiful voice. Oh no, he's in the
Oh, I thought
party.
I heard him.
There he is.
You don't want to hear my beautiful voice.
Never say that. How's it going?
Oh no.
Look at that.
Oh
one.
no.
This is
Oh
right.
no. I missed it.
That
I
was-
can't believe I missed it.
Is this the
I
jumping
would,
puzzle
I
already?
would rage you,
No,
but
we got one more part. We got to go across the ships now.
Oh, good thing. Oh,
Ah, Dakota's got a pretty good lead. Dang.
I forgot
Gotta
to
get on
jump
that
at all.
ship with him.
When I was telling my friend today about how I was not going to wear a ugly shader again, I said, I've got to win that jumping puzzle. I was like, what
Almost.
loadout should I use? He said, it doesn't matter. You're not going to win.
Aww.
I was like, thanks for being so supportive. But sad to say, he knows me very well. He's right. I've fallen in twice already.
Mark Square, getting to wear it again.
Yep. I hope it's not the same one at least. Awful.
Come on.
Oh, he made it! Oh, and Sharks is probably gonna make it. Come on, go.
Oh.
I told everybody last week I do not like to lose. I do not like to lose.
He does not. And he
All right,
wins
now
usually.
we get to see who actually survives.
Wow.
It's alright,
There's so
Mark.
many
If they get
of
close
these.
to the edge, I'm going to
There's
take
like
us to
4
orbit,
pendulums
okay?
out here.
So glitch for me. I'm seeing like 3 of these
too.
things.
Me too.
Yeah, it's been so long since I've done this jumping puzzle. It's awesome.
Listen, it's not looking good for our fashion, Destiny fashion.
No. That's alright. Even if it's pink, I'll wear it.
Hanson's answer if it was the Wheel of Time series.
Oh, that's a great series too. I like that.
Yeah, I need to do that one. I haven't yet, actually. Everyone tells me I should.
You have to.
It's
epic.
I
Yeah.
have
Oh, are we on normal mode? What?
to. I would hope.
Yeah.
You're playing with Mark
sorry.
Clear.
Oh, see, that makes the ships that much easier.
Oh, it does?
Just barely, right? Doesn't change it that
Well-
much.
Because you get a checkpoint.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I'm hoping the top 3 don't need the checkpoint.
No.
Hey,
I'm
if
hoping you
that
guys
thing
fall
had
off.
appeared when it should have
Is my
done,
karma points
I
gonna
would
go
have been there.
Oh.
Oh, I see Jaden. I see him. He's trying. He's going.
Where now,
yeah.
Hanson? Do you have any idea?
I have no idea.
We're screwed.
Last time I was in here was.
Oh, they all made the jump. It's not looking good for you guys. It is not looking good.
Alright, that's it.
Oh,
We're going to
I think
orbit.
that was the one.
We're going to orbit! What are you doing? What are you doing? Jeez.
I'm not losing.
So,
Jeez.
refresh my memory because I don't remember. Who were the 3 that who were the ones that wore the shader last week?
Gray.
It was me and Gray. Yeah, because
Okay.
it was 2v2 on the strike race.
You know what's going to happen, Mark? Eventually it's going to become a thing. Tune in to watch and see if Mark gets to wear a shader of his choice.
Never. It's not gonna happen.
Movie
Mark,
boys.
would you like me to push Gray off the edge?
Yes, push Gray out. Push Gray
do
out.
it.
I don't know where to go from here.
No.
It probably wouldn't help.
No. No. Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, we have our winners.
Oh,
Dang it.
I'm calling fixed.
oh, so sad.
Oh, but I'm officially out of sidebar ammo. That's no bueno.
Oh,
Oh, in that case,
so I
that
wonder
case,
what
that-
shader
that
it's for you
counts.
guys. Oh, that was easy. on the
We can't open the gate.
Yeah, it'll go over though. Here, I'll be nice. I'll go. No, I won't. We'll all just take it to there at their mercy.
This is just second place is first loser for us, something.
Ah, great. That was excellent.
Oh, you pushed me!
You guys
You pushed
nailed
me! Not cool. Not cool.
You know, I remember when I first did this little walk up,
I don't know
I
what
was
to
like
do.
crouched and I was
I gotta
going
be
so
honest.
Yeah,
slow
worried about
because I was
popping
all
off and
nervous.
falling down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
That's the last one.
Yes! This is the first time I've ever successfully done it, like first try.
One try, yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Good job.
I did the best I could possibly do and still lost.
Well, with those
I'm not sure.
the multiple
Sometimes
pendulums,
it's-
we're like, what the?
Oh, man.
I have never seen that many pendulums.
I haven't either.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. You can't be on the. Somebody's got to stay and open the thing up.
Oh yeah, that's right. My
Oh,
bad.
fine, I'll stay.
We already lost. We have to do what they say. We have to wear the shaders. We have to stand on the plate.
So, so Gray, since you were on the receiving end of ugly shader, I nominate you to pick out the shader that gets worn this week.
Do you guys
It's going to be
have...
Seahawk colours.
Yeah,
if it's
you know.
Seahawk colours,
Oh,
I'm
Seahawk colours. That's a great idea.
I am so glad I didn't lose then.
I think Sparkle Pony is for sale. Just saying.
Oh, I quite like Sparkle Pony.
Can we get on that with you, Jaded?
No.
So what's funny is Oli and I were discussing the challenge earlier today, and she was like, "I don't get the ugly shader thing because all the shaders that everybody says are ugly, I love wearing." So she's like, "I'd totally do that."
And
Okay.
close the gate.
I hate anything that's a black shader. Okay, so I don't want any black shaders.
Anything slimming?
Am I pulling this one off?
Pulling anything really dark, hard to see in Crucible.
Yeah. All I'm going to say is, if anybody needs a sword quest doing, they'd best remember that while I'm picking the shader. Okay.
I would. The ointment is appropriately gross and green, and that's also for sale.
Oh yeah, and it sounds like medicine, which is never fun. Sorry, Greg. I know medicine's your business.
Does it sound better if we call it an analgesic cream?
Oh, where does it go?
Where does it go?
Wow.
Sorry, I'm riding up a giant space sphincter as I made that joke too.
Really?
It's working on so many levels. Okay, so we've got about 10 minutes left before we need to let Greg get
Everybody
to
go get
setting
ready,
up the actual podcast. Guardian 1 podcast with Paris from Gamertag Radio today, as well as our very own Sharks, Gray, Remy, and Agrios. Oh, also Jez. Can't forget Jez. If he stops playing Zelda long enough to.
Zelda.
It's on the Switch, by the way. It's on the Switch.
Alright, so I don't know, what do you guys want to do differently for this? Primaries only, or do you want to do just the exotic that you chose?
Ooh. I chose multi-tool, so it's one the same for me.
Yeah. Whatever. But we do need to sort of spit out quickly.
So, I would suggest our Kindergartens, Mark, you go left.
Okay. I'll answer to that. I've been playing since beta, but I still consider myself a kindergarten.
I was being mean. Does anybody have a... I'm kidding. Does anybody have a favorite side?
I like left.
Okay, so it looks like we've got Mark left. Sharks, you want to go left or you want to go right?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, why don't I have you, Gray, and Jaded go right, and Onsen, Mark, and I will go left. Sounds good?
Let's start it up.
Sure. Onsen and Mark, why don't you head down, and I will stay up here for the first group.
So we have to only use our exotic?
Yeah, only your exotic.
Really? I've only got the sword. How am I supposed to shoot at night? On the shelf. With the sword.
Then you should be in the middle then.
These things going. Oh wow! I never noticed that.
I wish I had an exotic sniper. Boomer's out in 5?
Yeah, when you stand with your sword out next to the totem, you can actually see the outline of it.
Yeah, but Jaded will be able to jump up and get those. He'll be able to jump up and get those wizards with his sword quick.
Yeah, I'll have to do some heavy.
If you have the bolt caster, you could kill the knight on your way.
Mark, you want to give me a quick countdown, and I will help you with the boomer.
You just take care of the
5
ads,
seconds.
and I'll take care of the dude up there.
Okay, 2, 1, watch out.
You got it? You got it? Yep.
Boomer's not out. That's interesting.
I killed it.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Way to go, Dakota. Way to pay attention, Mark.
I was trying, after being called a kindergarten, I'm trying super hard, like my armpits are sweating, and...
Well, it's not hard mode. Alright, Boomer's out.
And mode is hard.
Down.
Left
Sharks,
side
did you
switching.
kill our boomer?
Yeah, I killed it already.
Save. There's that medicine man again.
Boomer's coming out.
Have we got a light coming up?
Switching?
Down.
Do it. Do that. Oh, did you already kill the boomer? That was when I was.
Yep, we're good.
You got it. Yep.
So what's everybody else's favorite, Mark, what's your favorite raid, Crota or Valder class?
Oh man, it's hard to choose. Probably Crota
Let's
because
switch
I like
in
how
3,
quick it is.
2, 1.
Yeah.
That's how quick it is.
Ah, I missed
The
it.
attention deficit raid, and I like that about it.
There we go.
Left side can switch.
All right, swapping.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it. I got it. Go, go, go.
Alright, it didn't show on my screen.
Gray, if I remember, King's Fall's your favorite, right?
It is. King's Fall
Why'd I die?
is my favorite. Raid.
What happened?
Oh, it's
No,
in the
no.
middle. Jaden, it's in the middle. It didn't. It actually didn't
I
switch
can't.
to Sharks.
I can't pick it up. We got a fail. We got a wipe.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh, we're being the stereotype. We're struggling at totems.
I don't understand what happened there. What happened?
I just want to point out. That two that rushed across the ship failed, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's alright.
I just want to point out that
I think they should be wearing a shader as well.
I just want to point out that I had the most kills there, and the only weapon I'm using is Sleeper Simulant. Okay, so I just want to say.
Wow.
Oh wait, okay. So maybe maybe we should be more equitable and switch up sides. That would have been a better question for me to ask on my part. Okay.
I think we're fine. There was just a, it sometimes glitches.
I'll hold middle.
Dakota. Okay, I'll hold it.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you going, so I ran. Oh. Way to communicate, Dakota.
We're also doing a challenge. So. I gotta say, multi-tool is pretty great here. Scout rifle ranges. I used the Jade Rabbit here once. It was amazing.
Comes the boomers.
I'm
You
not
know, one
hitting
of my
a lot.
favorites for
Should be
I
fire.
loved running bad juju through this is one of my favorites to run. Left side can switch.
Can I want some?
Sounds good.
There we go. Whoa. 10 seconds on left. Boomer out in 4.
Alright, we
Oh, grenade failed.
Boomer down. Left side switch.
okay, got it. Switch.
Good call out.
Yeah, I'm very big. I always do callouts. Let me know where we're going, man.
Oh man, I don't think I got any ammo.
You do tonight. I'll
But I can't.
Save your ammo, Sharks. I'll just I'll work on these.
All right, sounds good.
Boomer's out.
Okay, going to switch in 3, 2, 1, switching.
Switching. Switching left. as
I'm
well.
putting a tether down in the middle. That'll help keep everything held until you get up here. Onsen, I'm on my way.
Thank you, Sharks.
See, I chose no time to explain because I thought if we got to, I wanted to do primaries only on the War Priest. And I thought that would be,
Yeah.
I thought that would be helpful.
Boomer's out.
Oh, well, we chose weapons that will make it a bit more of a challenge than ours, so we like
Switching.
You got switching?
Switching.
Yeah, left side switch, left side
Alright.
switch.
Jaden, come down.
On my
Come
way.
down.
Digital high five.
Alright. 10 seconds on left.
Okay.
Boomer's out in 2. Boomer
If I
out.
can hit him with a grenade this time. Yeah!
All right,
Left
here I
side
go.
switch, left side switch.
Got it.
Landing.
Oh, get up there. Sharks, I'll get the wizard.
Oh, I was already organized.
Well
Sorry.
done, well done. No, totally fine. I'll do a tether again. We're halfway through.
And the switch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Boomers down.
Knights are down on left.
I'll tell you, got like 2 knights in Kung Fu.
Bubble on the platform,
Onsen, I'm halfway to you.
Yep, no problem.
which means we can't fire if we're unloading our lights. Troll bubble on platform, I should say.
Boomers coming out.
Sharks, you got 4 seconds to get in this bubble.
Nope, he's got his shield up. Go ahead and switch, Onsen. I've got him.
Alright, switching.
Well
He's
done,
down.
well done.
Alright.
2, 1.
Good. All right.
Jump to the throw.
We also have
I'm
a
using the
knight.
wrong weapon.
10
What am I
seconds
doing?
on left. 10 seconds on left.
I'm trying to get down there.
Boomer out in 4.
I've got no primary.
Boomer out. I've got it.
Okay. Jump around.
Boomer down left. Left side switch. Jump around.
Jump around, jump around. That's the song. I like that song.
My favorite Destiny song to sing is Siva Las Vegas.
Oh my life.
Is that a clapping?
Whoa!
No, Elvis, I
What
believe.
happened?
Oh, what?
I think I was supposed to go up Dakota. No? No. Why did
No,
I die?
I've got it. Onsen, I'm getting. Oh, I'm gonna need
not
one
sure why we're
person to
dying.
possibly help me.
Why did we die? Okay, I'm kind of confused about that.
Oh, are we?
The shield must not have
I'm on the plate.
transferred.
I'm on the plate. So I need one person to come onto the.
Other side, I'll go the other side. I'll go the
Yeah.
other side.
I've got 13 seconds. Just stay up at the
Alright,
platform.
I'm up here. That's fine.
I'm dead.
Oh.
Yeah. Couldn't pull that one out.
Oh,
Oh well.
I think
What a rough
we're
good
going to have to
try.
put these
Yeah.
down for a fail, and
No.
bring some Guardians in here and take them
That
for a
works.
training lesson at some point.
Oh yeah.
I think we should all have to wear ugly shaders. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I think
Wow.
so. I think I didn't get whatever shield transfers. I didn't have any words down there. I'm not really sure what the official
I
word is.
could very well have left. Ooh, I could high and dry. That could be my fault.
Well,
That's
it's,
all right.
That
Yeah,
is
it's-
time, my friends.
Yeah. Had a
yeah,
great time.
thank you for
Thank
joining the
Dakota.
show, and
Yeah. Had a blast. Had a blast.
Yeah, thank you very,
thanks
very
so
much for having me. It was really, really fun, guys.
Sweet.
Yeah, those in the
Thank you,
chat,
everybody
come on
in
over to the
chat.
Guardian 1 channel,
Yeah.
www.twitch.tv/Guardian1 Network, and we're going to be interviewing Paris and talking about how Bungie refuses to give us any more vault space for 2 hours.
Yep.
So I'm going to
Yeah.
They're going to be typing in chat
What's
though
that
the whole time
about?
they're doing that. Join us. And yeah, thanks to everybody for joining. Do you guys have any shout outs you want to do for your Twitch channels or anything? You can catch me where we're at. Sharks has a Sharks 3D Man, twitch.tv
Yep.
/.
Come
And
join
then,
me anywhere and everywhere. Just type in my
Alright.
name.
one shout out, if you're on the PlayStation and you see Connie the Commie out in the open, friend him straight away. He's a new PS4 player from Guardian 1, from the Xbox
Yep.
side.
You can find me at
Alright.
Gregos2E on Twitch, and just to put a little bug in your ear, we're probably going to look at doing a Guardian 1 raid and drink race. So we'll put out some materials here in a little bit. Dakota's going to help me. We're going to put together some rules, and we are going to power through the raids and turn it into a very fun drinking game. So we'll see you then.
Oh, wow. Excellent. Great show, guys. Thanks for joining.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
See you,
Hello.
Dakota.
Night.
All right, I'm going to bounce off quick, guys.
All right.
Yep.
Thanks,
Yep.
Ray.
Thanks. Thank you much.
Thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
See
Yeah,
ya.
it was
I was
fun.
kind of watching the time, it's getting a bit tight.
Oh no, we're
Yeah.
fine.
10 minutes.
I can set this up in 10 minutes. No worries.
All right.
Okay. Say, Dakota, be
Alright.
quiet. Stop talking.
See ya.
No, we might
Let's hang
have
it
to
back.
discuss about our challenges and what we do. Not making a little bit too long next time. Maybe just a quick one, and then that's it.
Yeah, well, it doesn't really matter to quit early, with a challenge like that. It's fine. I have a,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
It's still fun. It's like if you go on too long. I mean, it's fun for us. Like I was having a blast, but like people watching, it doesn't always. They don't always need to see the whole thing.
Right, we need to leave the Guardian one.
All right. See you guys later.
I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Catch you later, Sharks. Have a good show.
Yeah, thanks.
Have a good show, guys.
Look forward to it.